Imagine if you had just one more day. One more day to chase a dream. One more day to say, I love you. One more day to forgive, to heal, to try again. The power of one more day is a moving journey into the life of a person who lost everything, but is granted 24 unexpected hours to change it all. What would you do if the clock was ticking and this was your last chance to make things right? Explore the strength of human will, the value of time, and the miracles that can happen in just one more day.
You woke up today. And honestly, that's your ace in the deck. You got another shot at it. Another sunrise, another page. Some folks didn't get that. You did. So what are you going to do with it? I know. You're tired. You're worn thin. You feel like you're running on fumes and nobody's clapping for you. But this very moment was made for you. You, not the person next to you, not the person you think you should be. The you that's here now. See, your mind is your sharpest tool. It can build you up or drag you down. You get to decide which one it's going to be today. You weren't born weak. You're a fighter whether you see it or not. Every scar? That means you've survived. Every failure? That's just the last chapter, not the whole book. Pain is a rough teacher, but it's honest. You're not failing. You're learning. Every winner you see, every success story, that's someone who kept going when it hurt, when it was lonely, when no one cared. Comfort zones? That's where dreams go to die. The truth? Everyone wants to win, but few want to sweat for it. Grit is what separates the dreamers from the doers. You don't stop when you're tired. You stop when you're done. If you can't run, crawl. If you can't shout, whisper. If nobody believes in you, believe louder. Your reason? Look in the mirror. Your future's watching. Your past is watching. Don't let them down. Life won't pause, so neither can you. You are stronger, smarter, and braver than you realize. Don't wait for the world to hand you a chance. Take it. Break your limits. Today, don't quit. Conquer. You weren't born to be average, you were born to rise.
What if your lowest point became the foundation of your greatest triumph? This is the story of someone who lost everything. Dreams shattered, hope dimmed, and the world turned its back. But instead of giving up, they made a choice to rise. This isn't just a comeback, it's a rebirth. A relentless fight through pain, failure, and self-doubt. Greatness isn't given, it's earned in the darkest hours when no one is watching. Let this journey ignite the fire in your soul. No fall is final, because those who rise from the ashes are the ones who shine the brightest.
The sun tried. Its weak light barely touched the city, swallowed by gray buildings. From a rooftop I watched, feeling like a story already ended. The city buzzed with life, horns, sirens, people rushing. But I stood apart, wrapped in a loneliness you could almost touch. As a child, the world was endless possibility, astronaut, artist, hero. But life tore pages from that book, leaving only faded dreams. Failures grew, a failed test, a lost friend, harsh words from a teacher, a relationship gone wrong. Each setback whispered, "You are not enough." Over time, those whispers became a roar. Then came the adult crises, job loss, financial stress, self-doubt growing into a shadow. The world of open doors became a hallway of locked ones. The person in the mirror was a stranger, eyes ancient with weariness. One afternoon I saw Mrs. Gable, my elderly neighbor, drop her groceries. Oranges rolled across the pavement. I hesitated, then helped her gather them. She smiled. "Thank you, dear. You have a good heart." That small kindness lit a spark in the darkness. That night I wrote in a dusty notebook, "Today I helped someone." It wasn't a solution, but it was true. The next day I ran around the block. Slow, painful, but for 10 minutes self-doubt faded. Small steps, journaling, running, painting again. Each act was a brick in a new foundation. Momentum starts with a single pebble. I learned to celebrate small wins, building hope one action at a time. Pause, think of your own first step when you felt lost. That spark mattered. It was the beginning of your climb. As color returned to my world, old doubts resurfaced, this time from others. "Still trying that art thing?" a former colleague scoffed. The criticism stung, but my new foundation held. I looked at my imperfect painting, at my journal, at my running shoes. I chose courage, quietly, with no audience. The small wins stacked up, a race finished, a painting sold, a conversation started. Momentum grew from showing up for myself, again and again. Bad days still came, but they were just days, not a life. The gray was no longer the only color. Then came the big moment, a community center talent showcase. Terrified, I signed up, ready to share my story through art. The old fears screamed, but the new strength whispered, "What if you fly?" The night of the showcase, my heart pounded backstage. Every doubt returned, but I remembered Mrs. Gable's smile, my first run, my first journal entry. This moment was about honoring the journey. On stage, I set up my paintings, each a chapter: darkness, spark, climb. I spoke simply of feeling lost, of small acts that brought back the light. The room was silent, connected. Today the sun rises again. I'm back on the rooftop, but the view is different. The city is possibility, not a monster. The hollow feeling is gone, replaced by quiet confidence. Life isn't perfect, but I know now, it's possible to fall and rise again. Scars are reminders of battles won. You are the author of your own comeback story. The sun is rising, go meet it. Go meet.
Long after the battle ends, the echoes remain. Echoes of Triumph isn't just about victory, it's about the scars and sacrifices that shape a true champion. It's the story of a soul that refused to be silenced by failure, a heart that kept beating when the world turned cold. This journey is through pain, resilience, and the quiet determination that no one sees, but everyone hears in the final roar of success. Because real triumph isn't loud. It echoes through every step you take, every wall you break, every time you rise again. Let this be your reminder. The world may forget your struggles, but the echoes of your triumph will live forever.
Every great journey begins with a single quiet thought. Sometimes it's just a whisper in the back of your mind, a gentle nudge that grows stronger with time. For Rhea, that thought was a seed planted in her childhood. She dreamed of building a digital library, a place where stories and knowledge could reach children in forgotten corners of the world. Surrounded by books, she felt the magic of stories and the power they held to open doors to new possibilities. She imagined their faces lit by the glow of a screen, discovering new worlds. In her mind, she saw children laughing, learning, and connecting with stories that sparked their imagination. This dream was her constant companion, fueling her days with hope and purpose. Rhea spent countless afternoons in her local library, sketching plans for her future project, her notebooks filled with wireframes and book categories. She taught herself coding basics, saved for a better computer, and shared her vision with close friends who encouraged her to keep going, even when the path seemed uncertain. Every small achievement felt like a victory, each step bringing her dream closer to reality. The world seemed full of possibility, and Rhea was ready to paint her masterpiece, one line of code and one idea at a time. Life was an unfolding story, and she was its hopeful protagonist, determined to turn her vision into something that could change lives. As Rhea grew, encouragement turned to expectation. Her parents, worried for her future, urged her toward practical careers, dismissing her dream as a hobby. The pressure mounted. Conversations shifted from her passions to grades and university applications. Her dream became a secret, weighed down by guilt and doubt. Friends drifted away and failures stung. Her first website prototype failed and a grant application was rejected. Each setback deepened her insecurities, making the world feel closed off. The vibrant garden of her dream began to wither under the weight of reality. She questioned her talent, her worth, and the validity of her dream. The confident girl who saw magic in the world faded, lost in a gathering storm. Rhea could no longer see the path forward. The storm broke, leaving Rhea in a fog of self-doubt. Her motivation vanished. The computer became a monument to her failures. She felt isolated, unable to share her struggle with family or friends. Negative thoughts echoed. "You're a failure. You were foolish to try." Days blurred together. Her world faded to grey and she stopped creating. The dream of the digital library was buried under disappointment. She considered erasing every trace of her ambition just to end the pain. This was her lowest point, a moment of surrender. She had fought, but her strength was gone. The night was at its darkest, and hope seemed lost. Rhea no longer knew how to find her way back to the light. In the depths of darkness, a flicker of light appeared, small, almost invisible, yet persistent. Sometimes hope arrives not as a blaze, but as a gentle whisper, barely enough to notice, but enough to change everything. One quiet afternoon, Rhea wandered into a small coffee shop, seeking escape from the weight she carried. The world outside felt overwhelming, and she longed for a moment of peace, a place to breathe. An elderly woman nearby noticed her sadness and, with a gentle smile, shared her own story. "I was a painter once, full of dreams and colors. But life got in the way," she said softly, her eyes reflecting years of longing and memories. "One day, after years of silence, I picked up my brush and painted a single flower. Just one. That simple act reminded me who I was and what I still carried inside." She leaned closer to Rhea and said, "Don't try to move the mountain all at once. Just pick up a single stone. Start with what you can carry today." The words weren't a magic fix, but they planted a seed of possibility in Rhea's heart. A quiet hope that maybe, just maybe, she could begin again. Rhea realized she didn't have to rebuild her dream all at once. She could start small with a single step, a single act of courage. The idea of starting small reframed her sense of failure, turning it into a gentle invitation to try again. That evening, for the first time in months, she felt a shift inside, a quiet stirring, like the first light before dawn. The stranger's gift was permission to begin again, one step at a time, without fear or pressure. Hope returned, not as a blaze, but as a single candle flame, steady and warm, lighting the way forward. The long night wasn't over, but for the first time, dawn felt possible, like a promise waiting just beyond the horizon. Rhea could see the faint promise of light, and with it the courage to take her next small step. Guided by the stranger's wisdom, Rhea searched for her single stone. She set aside her failed prototype and started fresh, focusing on one simple goal, a single story for a single child. Creating one beautifully illustrated digital storybook felt achievable. She enrolled in a beginner's illustration course, celebrating each small victory. Rhea found joy in the process, not the pressure of a grand ambition. She sketched imperfect characters, shared her progress with a supportive friend, and received encouragement. Her confidence grew, slowly but surely. The project became a source of learning and quiet joy. She learned to appreciate each small step, embracing imperfection and progress. The single stone became a small pile, and the sun began to rise. The path ahead was illuminated with hope. As Rhea made progress, new challenges emerged. After finishing her first storybook, she wondered, what now? The mountain of her dream loomed again. Self-doubt returned, whispering that her small success was insignificant. Technical hurdles appeared. Finding a free platform to host her storybook proved difficult. Family pressure resurfaced, making her feel small and foolish. Comparison to her peers fueled insecurity. The fragile confidence she'd built began to crack. She felt isolated, torn between passion and practicality. The battle was daily to choose her dream over doubt, to pick up her stone even when the mountain seemed high. The shadows at midday were confusing, but she clung to hope. After weeks of doubt, Rhea reached a turning point. She realized giving up meant abandoning a part of herself. In a moment of clarity, she made a vow. She would see her dream through, no matter how hard the journey. This commitment was forged in failure and self-doubt, not naive optimism. She broke her goal into small, manageable phases: 10 storybooks, a simple website, and reaching 100 readers. Her energy shifted from indecision to action. Ria shared her plan with her parents, not seeking permission but sharing her journey. Her resolve became her foundation. She was no longer afraid of the shadows. She had chosen to walk toward the light. The internal war was over. Now, there was only how. Ria was ready to build her dream, stone by stone. With her vow, Ria worked with new discipline and focus. She realized she needed help and reached out to online communities. A global network formed: a coder from Brazil, a teacher from Canada, a design student from India. Collaboration transformed her project, making it richer and more professional. Weekly video calls fostered camaraderie and problem-solving. Ria learned that asking for help was strength, not weakness. The project became a shared vision, no longer hers alone. The strength of many hands brought her dream to life. Ria was no longer isolated. She was part of a family she'd built. Even the most personal dreams can flourish through community. After 2 years of tireless effort, late nights, and countless revisions, the digital library, the story seed, was finally complete, a dream realized through perseverance and hope. It hosted 20 original storybooks in 5 languages, each carefully crafted and illustrated, accessible even on slow internet, so that no child would be left behind. Ria launched the site with trembling hands, sharing it with her community, her family and friends who had supported her along the way. Messages poured in from around the world, teachers, parents and children discovering new stories, sending words of gratitude and encouragement. The seeds she planted were taking root, growing into something far greater than she had ever imagined. Her father, once doubtful and hesitant, now expressed pride and acceptance, his eyes shining with newfound respect. Ria's triumph was not just the finished project, but being seen, valued and understood by those she loved most. The story seed continues to grow, nurtured by its global community, connecting hearts and minds across continents. Triumph, Ria learned, is not a destination but a process, a journey of courage to start, resilience to continue, and humility to accept help from others. Her story is a testament to the power of a single dream and the strength found in believing in yourself. So what is your dream? What seed do you hold in your heart, waiting to be planted and nurtured? Don't fear the journey or the storms that may come. Every challenge is a chance to grow stronger. Pick up your one small stone. That's all it takes to begin. One step, one act of courage, and your story too can take root.